Are we rolling? Are we rolling?
Yeah, we are rolling.
Oh, snap. Hey.
Let's see. Cuckoo Cachoo. Welcome to the Pelican Jack podcast. I am the Walrus. With me as ever, Alex Ortiz.
The walrus? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good walrus.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
My name is Devin Watkins, for those of you who don't know.
How long did the walrus take to grow?
I am not entirely sure. Because I had a whole beard with it. I grew the mustache out probably a week or two before I grew the beard, and then I just trimmed it all down yesterday. But, I don't know. Probably
Is that part of your
a couple
Halloween
months.
costume?
It is. Yeah.
I see.
So we're having a party here tomorrow night, and it is a Halloween party, so costumes are encouraged.
All right, and you're gonna be a 1972 child molester? Oh.
No, not quite. Oh, this could be fun. Let's do a 20 questions.
Figure out who you're going to be for Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you white?
Yes.
Okay, that narrows it down. Not at all. Are you playing your current age?
No.
No. Older or younger?
Older.
Older. Okay. Are you able to use regular clothes with your costume, or does it have to be special?
The costume is clothing specific.
What time period?
I'm not sure. I think probably around the time of the Industrial Revolution.
Industrial Revolution. Okay. You gonna be what? Teddy Roosevelt?
No, not quite.
Not quite. I guess Industrial Revolution a little bit further back for American history. Political figure?
No.
No. Entertainer?
No.
Rapist?
No.
You gonna be the guy who shot Abraham Lincoln?
No, that's Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh, okay.
No?
I need another question.
I'm getting a no on that one.
Oh, isn't Lee Harvey Oswald who shot Kennedy?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Let's
man.
Who's
It
Lincoln's
sounded so
guy?
right. I agreed with it at first.
Yeah, I mean he shot somebody.
Yeah, somebody
Just wasn't Lincoln.
dying. Okay.
God, what the fuck is that cat's name?
John
Wilkes
Wilkes
Booth. Thank you to Jordan, our buddy here with us today.
Jay Boogie sitting in with us today.
We'll get him on the podcast when we can do that.
So
with
what is the genre of occupation of this character?
He's an oil man.
An oil man. The dude who chopped wood with the blue buffalo?
Paul Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan, yeah. He wasn't an oil man, but he sounded like he would say some shit like that.
Yeah, he's stories tall and had a blue ox named Babe.
Babe the blue ox, that's right. Dude, I'm not very good at this game.
Well, that was a good one.
Oil money, you rich? Rockefeller?
Yeah, not Rockefeller, but definitely wealthy.
Oh, shit.
What's going on here?
Oil
Fix this
robber baron.
microphone.
What other big names back then? I can only think of the Rockefellers right now as far as those like big name families. I don't know, man. I don't know. Technical difficulty?
Yeah, a little bit.
Crushed? We can edit it. You might want to put it on like a frog or something, because you just done smashed that thing up.
The dude from There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, that's who it is.
There's another.
Wait, who is it
That's my Daniel Day-Lewis's character.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Plainview.
He was the guy who was the bad guy on Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I still don't remember that movie. I remember that name, that title, but I remember I've heard conversations about it before.
I can't remember the dude's name
Character. Daniel Plainview.
though. Plainview. The Plainview.
This is my son, H.W.
Plainview, Texas.
I'm an oil
That cart. I've been destroying my lungs this past week and a half. It's not a bad idea. Did I bring mine? Yeah, I did. So we're gonna edit this part out.
Yeah.
Well, now you can guess it, right?
Oh yeah, we'll come back to it. Billy Wright, you're a day late and $1 short, my nigga.
Who that?
Hello?
Billy right here.
Hey, what's up?
What's your son?
Yes.
Oh no, boy. You
Don't have one?
New table. That clamp is destroying that shit.
Oh, okay. Alright, will do. Okay. That'll work. Yeah. Alrighty, I'll see you. Okay. Alrighty, bye. Back up, hip, get the fuck out of the way. Oh. Let's see.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, ready. Let's get back to it. Back to our 20 questions here. Said he's an oil man. Is it a fictional character or a real life character?
Fictional.
Fictional. Movie or TV show?
It could be a book.
Ooh, book. Okay.
That's a movie.
Is it a character from Gangs of New York?
How specific? No, it's not.
No. Said movie and time period.
Oh, that is the only movie.
I only know a couple movies in that time period,
All right.
and that was one of them. What else? You said movie, so it can't be Peaky Blinders.
No, there isn't a Peaky Blinders movie. It's they've got Downton Abbey. That's what it is. That's that one.
Downton Abbey.
Never watched that show.
I knew someone who watched it.
Was it a
I
girl?
want to say it was the one that I lived with,
Not me.
and she worked at Beef O'Brady's with me.
Oh, Madison and Paul.
I feel like she watched but I think it's Downton Abbey.
Yeah, Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey. What? Just say town.
That's not how it's spelled. There's no W.
There's no downtown? That's not how it is?
No, it's Downton.
That's how I spell it.
That's why they say that.
I feel like English people, they don't even know how to speak their own language at this point. Ours is way better version.
I mean, they're not talking about a downtown, I don't think. They're just talking about an abbey.
Yeah. But anyway, I give up. Who is it?
Daniel Plainview.
From There Will Be Blood.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in character.
The whole night, I could definitely see you doing that.
Yeah.
You definitely love to dive into a character and stay there for a while and hang out inside that character. I remember that day we were at Jordan's. I think we maybe were on some acid. But anyway, you came over wearing like 4 shirts. And then you kept like just taking off shirts and like coming back. And you kept talking about, what was the phrase? Like,
I've been watching a lot of Magic.
been watching a lot of Magic. That was ridiculous. Wow, how unprofessional.
Oh shit, yeah. Hopefully
That's how respectful I am.
the camera volume isn't off either, so the camera volume isn't off either. But we actually use the audio from these microphones, which will still pick that up. So hopefully nobody bothers us.
Whatever. We'll beat 'em up.
So this week, what are we drinking?
We are drinking some Hobnail IPA from Southern Brewing Company. Pretty good. Good, little fruity, little piney. Pretty good, smooth IPA. What are your thoughts? Swish it around the palate, yes.
Yeah. Strong in the front of the mouth. Those hoppy flavors. This is this is another local brewing company.
It's slapping.
Yeah,
Slapping.
this is like their flagship beer, essentially the Hobnail IPA. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they didn't.
it's
They
pretty
didn't
good.
have a lot of Southern Brewing options there, even though Southern Brewing is pretty close. I only saw this and Black and Red.
Yeah.
So,
People love black and red.
This beer is the reason that I had to shit in the woods on the way over here today.
Why did you have to shit in the woods on the way over here today, Alex?
Well, let me tell you the story. But first, let's rewind it way back So I'm the type of guy, I usually shit first thing in the morning, like wake up at 4:30. Maybe get out of it takes about 5 minutes to actually get out of bed, and then I go sit down on the toilet, look at my phone, and I drop a dooski. But today, no go. Had to go to work for a few hours this morning, even though it's technically my day off. I drank a Grande Nitro cold brew while I was there. Still no poops, nothing.
Whoa. So
Still no
you're
poops.
you're backed up.
Yeah.
Did you?
And I ate there. I ate a bacon, egg, and cheese toaster. Put some carbs and protein on the system. So, I mean, it's really just pushing. I don't know.
It's a time bomb at this
I
point.
felt a little twinge while I was at work for a second. A little twinge, but then it went away. So I thought I was just good. And then me and Jordan met up at Sandy Creek. Went 7 miles. Just running through the trails. That shit was tough. It was a slow 7. Slow 7. For sure. I'm gonna be stupid sore tomorrow. But after that, then we go to Jittery Joe's. I get a 24-ounce Cracpuccino, which is like coffee with 2 or 3 espresso shots in it. So I get that thing, and I downed it pretty quick. I downed it maybe in like 10, 15 minutes.
Jesus.
And so boom, we left the Jittery Joe's. I finished it on my way out. We sat down on the patio for a couple minutes. I finished that, and I'm heading straight over here. I stopped by that liquor store across the street from Walmart, and I'm picking the beer. I'm like, oof, I'm gonna have to take a shit. But I mean, I could have just went to the bathroom at the gas station, but I like to play it on the edge. I was like, I got 15 minutes left. But it was a gamble, but I was like, I think I can make it. So I went and paid for the beer, got in the car. I wasn't even to I went straight up there. I wasn't even to the little animal hospital like a half mile down the road. I was like, I'm not going to make it. So then I'm like, should I turn around right now? I might not make that either. So I make that left at the light, and I'm like, fuck. What am I going to do? I'm going to shit. This is coming right now. There's no, not even any farting. You know how sometimes you can fart and that'll buy you an extra few minutes?
I usually don't trust that.
There was not even a chance.
That's got me too many times.
So I just find the right, like at the next street, I just fuck it. I just go pull over, and then I got the bag, the black bag that I got the beer in. I was like, I was gonna take the beer out and just shit in the bag, and then clean up when I get here. But then, like, so I turned on the street, and there's a little bit of like woods before it opens up into like a duplex type area or like quadplex type buildings. So there was a little bit of woods, so I just parked the car, got up, walked across the street. I only went like maybe 6 feet into the brush, and I just pulled my shit down. I was just like, pinched off. Got enough out to where I'll be good. Pinched it off. Hopped back in the car and rode. You didn't see I had to go to the bathroom right when I came in. After I had to go catch this guy, went to the bathroom, had to clean up. Wasn't pretty.
I told you he was in here.
But that's just like something like I'm pretty sure a girl, when she was at the liquor store, she'd be like, oh my gosh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Would just went to the bathroom, either there or at the gas station next door to it. But something told me, I got this. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna come in hot, text Devin. Like when I'm getting close and have the door ready, I'm just gonna run into shit. And then I didn't even make it a third of the way. And I was like, oh no, not happening.
Sounds like you gave up in your mind.
I misjudged it. I misjudged the power. The Cracpuccino power, it was...
Yeah, those sound like pretty extreme conditions. I've never been under those, but I have definitely thought to myself a few times, like, whew, I'm about to poop in my pants while I'm driving. And I just accept that because I'm going home or wherever I'm going.
When you reach 30, you're going to have at least one of those stories where you shit your pants or had to do something.
I shit my pants the other day at work.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I was just trying to squeak some farts out when no one was around, and then had one of them farts where your eyes get all big. Oh, fuck. And then, like, you look around and hope nobody else felt it. You're like, God damn, I gotta check this right now. Because I could, it could be sweat too. The farts are coming out hot.
Could just be a little swampy combo.
Yeah, but
you never know.
It rarely is. It's usually just a little bit of shit that came out. Liquid form.
I got a couple shit stories. One time I was when we were living in Athens and I was driving to Commerce to work, so that's like, what, a 35-minute ride. I think I brewed some coffee at the house. And I'm drinking my coffee on the way to work, and I'm getting into what's in between Nicholson. And there's a gas station in Nicholson, but I guess it was still so early. Even the gas station, it's like a small town gas station, so it didn't open until like 6:30. So I pulled it, but I had another one of those. I really need to be more careful when I drink caffeine, to be honest. I think it's a problem here. And so I just pulled in. It wasn't open, and I saw their dumpster, and I just went and squatted behind the dumpster and shit. And I had some paper bags from work. I happened to have those in the car, and I just used those to wipe. And they just hopped out. And as I'm getting back in my car, the first employee for the day is pulling in and like looking at me like, what the fuck were you doing? So I hope they checked behind that dumpster and saw that that hot pile of human waste sitting back there. So dang, I probably got plenty. I got a bunch of those. I just have to shit, uncontrollable shit sometimes.
You think after 30 years you'd have it together pretty good. Like, hey, this is when I can shit. This is when I need to shit, but it just happens sometimes.
But like I said, I'm usually pretty regular.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's just these off days where my regular's thrown off, so then it's a crapshoot. You know, knowing when that shit's gonna come. And a lot of times I don't, unless I get my regular one, I don't usually get a ton of warning anymore. I don't get a ton of warning. Sometimes I can hold it for an hour, but
yeah, I mean, it's not even an option for me.
Choices right away, like okay.
It's just not a toilet until I get home. I'm not pooping at work. Someone walks in, smells it.
Smell it. You don't courtesy flush?
No, I'm not the coolest guy in the school anymore. Like I was before.
You just gotta shit. When you gotta shit, you gotta shit. Now some places got nasty fucking toilets, so I'd rather shit in the trash can. I haven't done it, but
Shit in a trash. Damn, I want to go to somebody's house for a party. Somebody that I don't like. Mm-hmm. Right? Like someone that they need something.
Mm-hmm. And what do you mean by they need something? They need something positive or negative?
No. Like, they've been flapping their gums too much. They've been fucking running around. Mm-hmm. You know. I guess this isn't really a problem for adults, but, you know.
You'll get some adults shit talking, some people a little on their high horses, think they're badass.
Someone around the office that just, like...
Yeah, somebody you're not close to.
Just their existence kind of annoys you. Like, they aren't really doing anything in particular. Just, like, they look a certain way that just really makes my blood boil.
Okay.
And
what are the typical features that make your fucking blood boil?
Oh, it could be anything, dude. You know, it could be anything, really. I mean, they could have, like, one of those butt chins.
Ooh, butt chins? No, turkey neck chins. Ugh.
The fuck is like an old person or like an ex fat person?
Like the Gungans from the Star Wars.
Okay.
You know, it's like that shit.
Well, I don't see that a whole lot on people.
Whoa, I see it all the time at work, baby.
Oh yeah. Like,
I see it all the time.
Yeah, those are fat folks.
I love how you pronounce the L in folks. It feels, just hearing it and saying it feels awkward because I just say folks. You say folks, Jordan? Yeah, I just say folks, but you and this other guy, Kyle Kalinske, that I listen to on YouTube are the only two people that I hear say folks. I don't know how I feel about it.
Just how I do it.
Interesting sidebar. Features that make me angry. Dudes with Cro-Magnon eyebrows, like their shit, like it's a real. You know how Chinese people got the flat face. This is the opposite of the flat face. You're fucking. You got sunglasses over your eyes.
Oh man, I've got a pretty gangster brow ridge.
It's not. It's tough right here. But it's not all the way across. The ones who got that just straight.
I don't look like fucking Worf.
Looks like they're fucking squinting all the time. Those ones. That one makes me angry, makes my blood boil. A girl with just a really stupid look on her face makes me angry too. Just one of those.
It's that 1,000-yard stare.
Just like, ugh. Just what? When did we stop hitting y'all? That's 30 years. God, Jesus. Those are about the two main ones that make my blood boil. And people just don't even realize they're being stupid. But yeah, where were we going? We got sidetracked on features that make you angry. Oh, you were talking about the type of person that you would do something at their party.
Oh, yeah. So that's the kind of person that really deserves what I'm about to describe. So,
Okay. So a turkey neck with a Cro-Magnon eyebrow. And what else?
Jesus, I don't even remember what the fuck I said. Jordan, you got me?
I don't remember, but anyway, they got all the boxes checked.
Yeah. This person just looks like a fucking idiot. And that really pisses me off. So I get invited to their party because I'm gonna be nice to them, and it's gonna happen. Because anytime alcohol touches my lips, I instantly start sweating and my ass crack. Which is, as everyone knows, a precursor to some pretty violent defecation.
Ooh, yeah. Sweats in your butt crack, or a really hot fart.
It's like when...
temperature hot. If the fart is like temperature hot, you know it's about to go down.
It's like when you start salivating before you puke. Just trying to get the hall lubricated.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same concept, just downstairs.
Really
But
hot fart. Really
so
hot fart lets me.
having a couple of drinks.
Hot girl summer. Okay.
Maybe you had some chalupas on the way or before you got there.
Quinceañera. You stopped at a quinceañera for a little bit. Had some wild rice. And some chalupas.
And then you go to this person's house who just looks like they should have been terminated.
Oh.
And then, yeah, a real asshole baby. Like instead of coming out of a vagina, they come out of an asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, some people were born that way.
Oh, like the lead singer from U2.
Yes, Bono.
Bono, yeah.
Yeah. He is an asshole baby. Yeah.
Just to give people perspective, like the type of person we're talking about. Yeah.
Right. So the moment comes. You got your drink.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass crack is good and slippery.
Acceptably moist.
Yes. And you feel the knock on the door in your stomach.
Little twinkle in your lower gut.
You know it's time. The mud butt has arrived. The chalupas have come for the reckoning.
The moment of truth is here. Your time for glory is now.
Where are you gonna do it? I'll tell you where. You're gonna go into their bathroom, to the toilet. You're gonna take the lid. You're gonna put it down.
The lid off the back of the toilet?
That's the next step.
Oh, okay.
Then you grab the lid of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
You set it to the side. You stand on the lid of the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
You pull your pants down.
Mm-hmm. And then you poop on the floor.
You sit on the tank. And you just let it go, baby.
You just let it go in the tank.
Boom. Upper decker is what I'm talking about.
Ooh, an upper decker.
No matter how many times you flush, there's still shit in your water. Where is it coming from? Oh, my mom's gonna be home soon. If you want to be extra dickish, take one of these bad boys, fucking shove it down in there. In the toilet.
Oh, so it won't flush either?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, you're savage. That's cruel.
That's
Scroll it on YouTube.
these aren't original thoughts, but they are definitely it's on my list of things to do to.
Like a bucket list per se?
No, not really. I'll probably die before I get to do it. or before someone really deserves it. But
Are you just gonna get really old and like do it to yourself and just say you did it?
God, I might just call a plumber and be like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Honey,
Man.
who did this to our bathroom? What the fuck?
Kristen can't figure out what's happening. I've cleaned it 3 times.
Nobody's been over for a week. And there's just shit everywhere. We'll blame it on Pip. We'll blame it on Pip. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, among other things that piss me off, I cannot fucking stand it when you've got long sleeves on, like a hoodie, and fucking shorts.
Yo.
Are you hot or are you
How come you
cold?
haven't told me this before? Because this is my norm, my guy. So you must be pretty pissed at us, like, on the reg. Especially once it gets cool, like spring and fall. You can't even stand your own
Fucking
brand.
pick one, man. Fucking pick one.
I just need to keep the organs cool. My legs are good. I'm moving. They're moving.
Are you
staying
afraid,
warm.
like, the temperature's gonna change 20 degrees and you won't be ready for it?
You never know. Just like today, it was cold in the morning and heated up a lot.
Hey, guess what? I changed my clothes.
I'm a man who's on the move, man. I can't be making wardrobe changes every 2 hours based on the weather. I've been up since 5 o'clock, my guy.
Hey, man.
But I think
That
the
weather report's
has-
been there for the last
actually,
8 days.
The weather has changed 20 degrees since 5 o'clock this morning. So in your fucking face, dude. Fucking hoodie with shorts.
I'm gonna let that one slide. You ever notice how, like, people don't have sweet nicknames anymore?
No, they don't.
Like, what happened to Fat Becky?
Oh, Fat Becky. Oh, Little Dick Tim. God damn.
Yeah.
But not even just regular nicknames either. It's just Josh, Torvald, Susan. There's not Slutty Susan,
Yeah. It's not a little Susie.
Loose Lacey.
Yeah.
There's none of those anymore.
What happened to Cinnamon Williams? You know?
Where are all the Del Negros at? Where's the J Boogies at?
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Oh, that's my buddy Whopper Jr.
You
know?
We do have a goose.
Yeah, we do have a goose.
We do have a goose.
Got the goose, man.
But he's in denial. He's in the denial stage of his goosiness.
Yeah.
It's been that way for a while. It's really sad to see, actually. Someone just wasting their primer. You're just a goose, and sometimes you just have to accept it and get the most you can out of being a goose.
Yeah.
Like, you're already capped.
Like, the goose life is a lot easier if you're not trying to swim upstream, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just accept it, chill on the beach.
Yeah, just, fucking slide into your slot in the V and just go with the flow.
Just hang out with the salmon that are only halfway up the river, They're not as bad, but, they still got it. So he's the goose. Who's the Tom Cruise of the crew?
No, that's me.
I had a feeling that you were going to say that.
I mean, this whole time, it's been me and Goose going back and forth over who's Goose and who's Tom Cruise. And I did tell him he could be Tom Cruise, but he's got to be Tom Cruise from Vanilla Sky.
But there's also the possibility that none of you were Tom Cruise. And that it was somebody else in the crew.
Right, but also it's me.
Oh. But
So we've got that part nailed down. But
definitely-
you know who we do need is an Iceman.
Ooh.
And that's probably J Books.
Oh, fuck. I'm not even in this movie?
You could be the chick.
There's no black rolls in this movie, huh? Where? I was the fucking...
Who was Iceman's partner? What was his name? Fucking... Man, I can't even
That
think
was
of
before
it.
they had to even put a token black guy in a movie. They could just put all white people in a
Yeah, they're like, no fucking black people flying planes.
One black pilot.
We had a whole squadron back in World War II.
That's
Niggas
true.
ain't flying planes no more. Damn. That's true, though. I can't remember the last time I got on a plane just to go anywhere and with a black pilot. I get some chocolatey stewardesses though. Some fat booties.
That's true.
But no pilots. Maybe the government needs to advertise. So black people be a pilot.
Yeah. We need there to be pilots of all colors and sizes and creeds.
Whoa. I didn't say we
and
can't
genders.
be letting everybody be pilot.
Oh, yeah, man. No, we need diversity.
Whites
Guess-
and blacks are enough.
These are good pilots, but
They're the only ones I trust
we gotta have some chicks in here.
to fly a plane. Maybe a Latino.
Muslims?
Maybe a Latino.
What'd you say?
Muslims? I can't do it. If I could, but there'd be something in the back of my head like,
I mean, they can do it,
this
but
could be the last time.
it'd just be like the landing that I'd worry
This
about.
could be the last time I fly. You know what? I had a good run. And start like fucking my little appreciation list. You know what? I appreciate it. You let me text my mom I love her real quick.
Oh no, we're on an airplane.
Have you ever had like a anxiety or panic attack on an airplane?
I haven't had one on an airplane.
I did one time. Like I felt like I didn't have the vision of it, but it did feel like it almost felt like a Final Destination moment. Like I just knew. I was like, I felt like I had a premonition. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's about to crash soon. Oh fuck. And then I started breathing heavy, and I was like, all right, I don't want to freak anybody else out.
Probably felt some turbulence.
So I don't even think there was turbulence. Like I said, there might have been some turbulence, but I don't remember. It didn't stand out in my mind. I think I just felt like was I high? I don't think I was high. No, I wasn't high. But yeah, I had a panic attack, and I was like, yo, it's going down. This is it. I felt like I knew. You ever have like something happen and you just felt like you knew some shit was about to happen and then it happened?
Yeah.
I had one of those situations.
I have deja vu sometimes.
Maybe it was something like that, but yeah, I felt the plane was going down. And my heart was beating for a while, but I was trying to hold it in because I didn't want to make anybody else panic. Because I was like, well, if it's their last moments, it'll be better if they're relaxed. It's going to be stressful when we go down. So I was like, let everybody relax for a little while.
I would have started planning like, all right, how am I gonna get this oxygen mask on? Who am I gonna help first?
I'd rather pass out. Pass me out. That's some stressful as shit. The plane going down, if a plane's crashing, you're probably gonna die. Your odds aren't with you. They aren't with you. Now, you could.
I mean, the odds aren't with crashing either.
And I was saying like this is gonna be a violent crash where like a section of the top part of the plane flies off and we've got open air.
Jesus Christ! Someone fucked up.
If that going down, and it's like, oh, I got, and everyone's trying to reach for this shit, and I'm just like, fuck it, I can't breathe, and I just pass out. That's my plan, to just fucking pass out. It's gonna go down. That's too stressful. That is too stressful. You can't even make a phone call or nothing. You're just scared as fuck, strapped into a chair. Some people are getting sucked out of the fucking plane. The whole chair just.
Should have had your seatbelt on.
Even with the whole seat getting just sucked out.
Oh, no, well, at least you got a flotation device.
Oh, I do have one of those brains that thinks of like worst case scenarios, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm definitely averse. Like, I don't even like holding a knife. I think, what if I trip and fall into myself and just stab myself and fucking accidentally do this once I land, and then fucking just rip my whole belly open and I bleed here and I'm at work.
And then a wild dog comes up and starts eating my entrails while I'm still alive.
Like, always goes to like the worst case. I'll set it down. I'll set it up right now.
Not today.
If it's too strong, I'll set it down and go do something else. It'll happen at work, or I'm about to put the knife up and I'll walk next to somebody like, what if I just tripped and stabbed somebody? Oh my god. I'm like holding it like way out of the way of everyone. Just think of the worst case scenario will pop across my head.
That's insane. I do the same thing though. Not so much anymore, but when I was young, for sure. I always thought someone was like gonna break in through my bedroom window. So I was like, okay, what are the exact steps that I'm gonna take? Oh,
you planned out your 8-year-old defense of the home?
Yep.
An adult who's brave enough to just jump through, you're probably on fucking meth, and just jumps through your fucking window, like just falling out.
It almost always involved running up the stairs to the kitchen, grabbing a knife, and trying to stab him before he can catch me.
So you're thinking that moment that he's gonna be like dazed for a second because he just jumped through a fucking window, and
Yeah,
he
you know,
might
it's
be-
dark in the house. I've been in the dark room, so my eyes are adjusted.
Okay. And so this is.
I know the layout of the
daytime?
house. No, it'd be at night.
So his eyes are probably already adjusted as well to the nighttime because he creeped around the backyard or something.
Could be.
So.
Might be even darker in the house though without the moonlight.
Yeah. Okay. So we're assuming full moon.
Assuming at least some moon and no cloud coverage.
Full moon, no cloud coverage. There's a lot of things that need to happen here for you to get this advantage that you're sleeping.
Hey, I was fucking 8.
True. Okay.
And there's some plan, Jesus.
And then once you got the knife, you were expecting to come back downstairs?
No, he'd be
or-
right behind me trying to get me. But
okay.
also, I had a brother that stayed in the room, so maybe he was getting killed while I was getting the knife. I was like, you gotta fucking break some eggs and make an omelet.
True. We can't all survive this.
Yeah, but I can. And this is how I'm gonna do it.
I'm the smart one. You're the dumb one sleeping over there. I'm a dumb motherfucker trying to sleep. You got niggas coming to get us.
Yeah, and then, there are always, like, toys all over the floor, too, so hopefully, I don't know, he tripped or stepped on one and it hurt.
So you might even set up some army men under the door.
We played with Legos like a
window.
motherfucker.
Little trap under the window. Ooh, a couple Legos are good, too.
Yeah.
I guess if you're barefoot.
Or even, you got socks, or maybe even, like, some
You need
some
trucks.
thin-soled shoes.
You need little toy cars. Something
Can't go in there with
that'll
some
roll,
slippers.
Step on and roll. Because nobody's breaking in probably barefooted. Not jumping through a window like that.
Nah, hopefully not.
Definitely not slippers. So
They gotta take the screen off, too. You're gonna hear the screen coming off. Mm-hmm. Yes, we weren't fucking savage.
If they're jumping through the
We
window,
had screens.
and I'm assuming you were up north, so you didn't have just like you had like probably like the square shit with all the wood in between, maybe.
Yeah.
A lot of frame to just bust through. They probably got a decent shoe. No, they're probably unmet, and so they probably got old like tennis shoes at least. Some old tennis shoes, maybe a whole.
Probably had something on, because there's
electric
all sorts of dog shit in the yard, too.
Oh, so your room's gonna stink too. That's tough.
That is the least of my worries, I think. I'm trying to stay alive.
True. Your brother's gonna stink because he's gonna die. He's probably gonna get stepped on at some point, and there's gonna be shit on his shoe.
Yeah, if I'm lucky. And he's a husky boy, too, so hopefully he could, hang on to him for a second.
But
I had other brothers right across the
real
hall,
close.
so if I can get up the steps, I'm fourth in line to die.
Yeah.
Out of 7, that's not bad.
The smashed window would probably wake up a lot of people.
And we had a dog.
Was it one of those dogs that would have done something about this, or was it one of those dogs?
Yeah. I got a scar under my fucking chin just from being too close to him.
Ooh. You had one of those.
I got some
dogs.
good stories about some shit that my brothers did to this dog. This poor motherfucker.
Did you want one? I don't want to throw it. Get up and come get it. I don't want to toss it.
Yeah,
Hold
straight.
it up. So let's get one of these stories then.
Okay, so one I've got in my mind in particular definitely involves some animal abuse. So if you're triggered, go fuck yourself.
Yes. I love the flavors. Yes, go.
So I can remember one night, and I couldn't tell you why. And I've got a few of these stories that have the same setup. Just about this particular character. His name's Justin. And he grabs a cup and fills it with water and puts it in the microwave for like a minute 10.
Wait, now why did he do this? Or is that coming? Or is it just we don't
I
understand?
mean, that was the preface to the whole scenario. Is I couldn't tell you why. Like,
Dang.
who knows why he put a
So
cup?
to this day, you have no idea why that action even started.
No, and he also got bit. He's got like a hair lip from it now.
Damn. Whoa.
Yeah.
Alright,
This dog is a Chow Shar-Pei mix, so this is half Chinese fighting dog.
Was that a big dog?
He's a medium-sized dog, probably Sam's size,
Okay.
but maybe thicker than Sam.
It's about a medium 45 pounder. Maybe
Yeah.
50 to 60 pounder.
Maybe not 60, but somewhere between 40 and 50, I would imagine. He got pretty fat toward the end of his life.
Is this the one you had to brush 1,000 times a day?
I did have to brush him 1,000 times a day, yeah. But I also had an Alaskan Malamute who was an outside dog that you could brush just as much because, it's essentially a husky.
So water.
So he's got this water. A minute, 10 seconds later, he takes the water out of the microwave and in the living room, just fucking dumps it on Vernon's back. Vernon is the dog.
He just dumps. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. I'm not even gonna question what's happening.
I mean, obviously the dog fucking freaks out because that water's hot as fuck. It just got microwaved for over a minute.
Was this sink water, like just like room temperature sink water type deal, or was this like?
Well, it was no longer room temperature. No, yeah. He got it out of the tap.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't even that cold to begin with. Okay.
Right.
So it's probably pretty hot.
But I mean, microwaves they go after water molecules.
Yeah.
That's what they're cooking. So, boom, this whole thing is water. It's just fucking sizzling. And he dumps it on Vernon's back. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What is wrong with you? Yeah.
Oh man. So what does Vernon do? Because Vernon sounds like a pretty serious person. Just the name Vernon sounds like a pretty serious person.
Well, no, this is the dog.
Vernon's
the dog.
He's still serious. His name's Vernon.
Yeah.
He's not playing games.
Yeah, no, he's not. But he just got some pretty hot water dumped on his back, so he's in dire straits. He's
now is
just
it
fucking whimpering.
Oh yeah, yes. So how did you get bit out of this?
Oh, this wasn't the time I got bit.
Oh,
I got bit.
I thought we were talking about a bit story.
Oh, I had him back. I can tell you some get bit stories. I'll tell you about the time I got bit.
That's what we were talking about.
So we've got this. We had this bar in the same house where he got the water poured on him. Mm-hmm. We got this bar between the kitchen and the dining room. It's all kind of an open layout. So, from the garage you come in, you got a bathroom to your right, little coat closet to the left, and then there's dining room, and then there's a bar that kind of separates the dining room from the kitchen, and then there's a sliding door that was never really closed. Then go into another hallway, the stairs that go up, and the stairs that go down. To the left, you can see like 2 walls that have an opening. Right, so this would be the kitchen area, and then this would be like, I don't know, an entertainment room that would go out to a back patio. Mm-hmm. There's all kind of open layout. Like none of the walls really closed. There weren't really. It's open layout, and so I've got Vernon between the bar and the kitchen dining room area and the wall, the exterior wall there.
Cornered.
He's in the corner, and I'm like, "Hey, Vernie, give me some kisses, boy." And I'm just down there in his face, and he gives me a. I'm like, come on, give me some kisses, puppy. Give me some kisses. And then he fucking sinks one in me. I'm like, fuck.
So
He's fucking, he hooked me a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It was my fault.
Bernie poo.
My mom was worried that my dad was going to have him put down because my parents weren't together. So like we had to tell my dad about it. And I think, my mom's worries were substantiated because I think
because they're Irish Catholic.
No. No.
Oh, okay.
I think he was Methodist, but he's just kind of one of those conservative guys.
My bad. Just thought Irish Catholic. You had red hair. Just thought Irish Catholic.
I could see how you might make that mistake. So that was the time I got bit. And the time Justin got bit, I don't really know what happened, but probably a similar story. Justin was always not nice to this dog, as much as he loved him. We were all rough with the dog. He was very protective of my mother, and girls in general. He was just kind of, he had a short tolerance for males for the most part.
Seemed like Vernon thought he was the alpha.
Vernon was.
In the whole house. These are my bitches.
He is a good dog. Like he would come when he was called, and we would fuck with him. He would fucking slap his face around. Come on, Bernie. Come on, little bitch boy. Where you gonna slap? You got left. Get it right. You want left? Oh, fucking uppercut.
Until he gets pissed and bites you kind of hard. And you're like, oh.
Yeah. Because we let him play bite and stuff. He would grab our hands and he would grab our jackets and stuff. It's cold a lot of the year, so we come in with snowsuits and shit. Just fucking fuck with Vernon because we couldn't feel it as much. Come on, Vernie, get a piece. Come on, fucker. Just like fucking shoving it in his mouth. Come on.
take it. I can take you.
Just fucking mush him a little bit. Yeah, there you go, Bernie. Get in there. But yeah, he got his fucking. Justin got his shit clean. Yeah, he had to get stitches.
On his face, on his lip.
Yeah, his lip was split. And
He's got a
again, it
little
was
spot
just
there.
his fucking fault. So he knew, like, it wasn't. I can't blame the dog. I was being a dumbass. You just don't realize it until the dog can't talk.
So Justin probably just did a lot of dumbass shit in general. He sounds like that guy. And there just happens to be a section of stories that involve Vernon. But this is his daily existence on Earth is doing silly.
You nailed it. Yeah, he was one of 4 boys, and he's the only one that went into the military. And he got an early discharge.
Was it a dishonorable or honorable discharge?
I don't know. It could have been administrative, where like the government is just off the hook for any injuries because he was injured. He fucked his body up.
David Goggins has a similar story. So basically, if they do administrative leave, they don't have to pay for anything down the line.
Yeah.
For it.
And what's his face was just saying that on Rogan too.
Which one?
The fucking nerd. The whistleblower.
Oh, Snowden?
Yeah, Ed Snowden. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because he was trying to like fast track to the special forces, and then he just had like spiderweb fractures bilaterally in his tibia.
That's right.
Which is the main support bone in your leg, your lower leg. And the doctor was like, yeah, you can't fucking jump out of planes or your legs are going to turn to dust. So you can take some time off and go through regular ass basic and become general infantry, or we can give you this administrative leave and you can just go. This administrative discharge and you can just go home.
Yep.
He took that, but that also relinquished,
Right, he had to get compensation for any injuries.
Right, the government is no longer responsible for anything that happened to him. So he thought they were being nice. They fucked him over. Such as the government. He should have seen it coming, but he thought the government was all good at the time. But anyway, I digress. What were we talking about? My dog biting us?
Yeah. That Edward Snowden Joe Rogan interview was actually pretty good, almost 3 hours though.
Yeah, it got me through the second half of work.
Got me through the first half of work. I listened to it like the whole morning. It was nice. It was definitely interesting. Definitely. A lot of people say interesting just to say interesting, but it was actually interesting to hear like the whole thing.
Yeah. It's like, wow, here's a guy who had access that almost nobody else did.
Like, if you know anything about it, you would definitely be interested, even if you don't like Edward Snowden. Listen.
Right, and if you don't like Ed Snowden, I mean, you likely don't fully understand the situation.
Exactly.
That man's a patriot.
I agree. I mean, that's the whole point of journalism. That's like the main thing of journalism.
Which isn't even what he set out to do.
But even when he did it, he tried to follow journalistic practices and stuff,
Yeah, I mean, he worked with journalists and he gave him a fair shake, but you're playing with someone who doesn't play under a rule set.
Like he even said he could have just put everything on the internet for everyone to see. But he didn't. He went through the journalist process. Journalists asked the government and they're like, hey, we've got this and we're ready to roll out a story. What should we redact as far as keeping people safe? But this story is coming out.
Yeah. As far as they know, no deaths resulted in it, so nobody was put in any harm. They just told us all something that we should know, because no one else is going to.
Did you have any horny dogs growing up?
Horny dogs?
Yeah. I had a really horny Yorkie.
My Alaskan Malamute got fucked through a fence and had puppies.
Damn, through like a chain link fence?
Yeah.
Wait, how though? How does a dog sideways through that bitch? Like,
I honestly don't know. I mean, she's a pretty tall dog. She was
How tall was
Like
the fence?
150 pounds.
Might have just climbed that bitch, hit, and climb back over and bounce.
She had a thyroid issue too, but
Yeah, she also wasn't the horny nigga.
yeah,
He
but I'm
probably
just
jumped
saying.
that fence. He smelled that puss. He's like,
Nah, it was through the fence.
you saw it happen?
I didn't see it happen. No,
Did anybody see it happen?
I was real young then.
I think he probably more likely he jumped that.
You think you jumped the fence? You could have.
I had a pit bull. If it had chain link fence, she climbed it. She literally climbed like a
nice.
5-foot fence and hopped over the top.
Could be.
Just because she didn't feel like being in that motherfucker. So he could have climbed that shit. It's like, smell pussy. And he's just
Yeah.
like, oh, beat.
That's Big Jarris dog.
Because you need time, because you're going to lock up, right? You know, when dogs breed, their nuts go all the way inside and then expand and expose. So they're literally locked for a second, and they have to wait till all of the jizz squirts out before it'll go down enough for him to pull out. So he would have had to get an angle through the fence, and then she couldn't have moved. Like a lot of times when they're doing the breedings, they hold the female still because she'll start trying to move and like ripping the dude's dick off and stuck inside. So like to do it through the fence, it seems like a lot for a dog. I think homeboy hopped it.
Could be.
Smash and dab. Smash and grab. Get out of there. Hey, but it was a white dog. Black men don't cheat. But I had a horny dog, horny Yorkie. His name was Pepe. Which should have... This is one of those names that just, like, you knew that... It sounds like a horny motherfucker. A dude named Pepe, like, you know, Pepe Le Pew.
It sounds like a dog you gotta tell shut up all the time. Yo, shut the fuck up, Pepe.
Sometimes in the cage when we first got him, he was kind of annoying. We definitely like kennel trained him, but after a while he slept in bed. But he wasn't too big of a barker, but he was a big humper. He was a horny motherfucker. We used to breed him too. We would breed him, and then after he nutted, he would hyperventilate. He'd be like, and then we would literally just like put him in the bathroom and just close the door, and just leave him by himself. Like
Jesus Christ. That's gonna be like the scariest time of his life. You just fucking having a panic attack. All right, we're gonna go away. You staying here.
No, he would just get so worked up from fucking. He would just hyperventilate and have to just like calm down for a little while. And then he'd come out and he'd be straight like 10, 15 minutes later. And then Pepe was my homeboy, my road dog. So he would sleep in the bed with me a lot of the times. And one night he woke me up out of my sleep. He had like used his paws to like bunch up the comforter, and he was just humping the fuck out of the comforter.
Oh yeah, I've seen that move. Fucking Pippin and
Woke
Gimli.
me up out of my sleep.
We're gonna come tomorrow.
Woke me up out of my sleep, just humping the fuck out of my sheets, breathing hella hard. Just like, oh my god.
Yeah, fucking Pippin and Gimli. Take him to the dog park. They go find the youngest puppy and start fucking it.
Child molesters. And so, what is that? Maybe is that like the only one that can punk out? So they're like, yeah, get this, nigga. Everyone else here fucking us up. Everyone else here fucking, but you can get it, little.
Gimli shows everyone what's up right out the fucking gate. He goes in 3 feet to the fucking 10-gallon bucket that's sitting there full of water for all the dogs, and then just pisses right on the lip. Yeah, this is my water, everybody.
I just pissed in it.
I am here.
What an asshole. And he is the pervier of all the dogs. He's the side bus humper.
Yeah, he is the side bus. Yeah.
He's the Me Too monster.
He gets in there when no one's looking.
That's what I'm saying. He be Me Tooing all the pups. Oh, you guys are playing? Me too. He's that Me Too fucking assassin. Is it too early to joke about Me Too? I don't think so.
Nah.
Obviously, I agree with the whole idea, but shit's funny though. Shit's funny sometimes. You just gotta laugh. I laugh at shit I don't agree with. Hey, even Trump will say some funny shit sometimes. He'll be talking shit like him calling Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas. That shit's funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
He's a funny ass old dude.
He is funny. I don't know if he always means it. It seems like he does, but
I find racist shit funny sometimes, and he might. I just take it in a funny way, like, oh shit, call her Pocahontas.
yeah. It's just that much more funny because you're not allowed to say stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
now.
or you're definitely not allowed to laugh at it. You'd be like, oh, you laughed at that? It's racist. Like, yeah, but it was funny. It was funny. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I laughed. I couldn't help it.
I might
Must have been
fight
funny.
that dude in under different circumstances, but that was a funny racist joke. Gotta laugh. But yeah, you don't have to agree with everything you laugh at. That's a crazy standard, right? Like, so you watch somebody fall and bust their head off something, you fucking laugh. Now, did I want somebody to fall and fucking bang their head off the desk on the way there? But if I see they're not dead, I'm laughing. I'm like, God damn, your face.
I didn't laugh at this girl because it was like super serious, but you know, I was working at the restaurant at the time and kind of skeleton crew. We were a little busy, so people were moving fast. I always encourage people to wear non-slip shoes just in case something does happen. They can at least say, "Hey, I took the proper precautions. This is the store's fault now."
Yeah.
And
That's the story, but if you're not wearing the shoes,
this chick did not, take that. She would wear like some weird fitting clothes, and this kind of looked like it smelled funny.
Weird fitting. What is weird fitting clothes?
Like she looked like Aladdin.
Was it like the big chicks who were wearing spandex that shouldn't be wearing spandex? Or
No.
Weird in the opposite way.
But that's what I was trying to remember. I'm going to put a pin in that other story. Yoga pants are not clothes that you wear outside in public for people to look at. Your fucking parents have got to be embarrassed.
I love them.
I mean, I love them. I love them, but if it were me, I'm not doing it.
Now, if I had a daughter, take your ass back in the fucking house.
Yeah, I don't want people to see the fucking outline of those booty cheeks. I did a good job, but get up there and put some real pants on. You put some tight jeans on. Go ahead, go for it. But
now, I would say that you have to look like you're at least capable of doing yoga. Should be the requirement of wearing.
Yeah, like if you have no excuse for wearing these at all, like, oh, this person hasn't fucking worked out a day in their goddamn life.
If you look like you don't exercise and you eat a diet of 80% fast food, you probably shouldn't be wearing yoga pants. It's probably not looking too good. You definitely don't need the mobility.
Yeah, if your body shape is sack of potatoes, you shouldn't wear spandex.
It's really disrespectful. How are you gonna make me look at your fucking sloppy? Like, I don't go to the beach with a man thong. I'm over fucking weight. I wear some regular shorts and I wear a t-shirt and I take it off as I'm getting into the water so nobody sees my body like a normal man.
Exactly.
But you're forcing me out in public. I'm at the gas station buying a Payday, which is my favorite candy bar, and maybe some White Claws, maybe some IPAs, and I look over and I gotta see literal cellulite through your pants. And then I turn around the front, fupa. Disgusting. Why would you do that to somebody?
Yeah. Also, chicks who have soggy bottoms just from, like, I guess having kids or whatever it is. I don't know how that shit happens, but it's usually reserved for, like, 89-year-olds. But somehow some chicks in their 20s get it. Don't fucking wear form-fitting clothes because no one wants to see that shit. I'll just go ahead and speak for everybody on this one.
But I'm saying, me as a guy, well, sometimes I am guilty of it. But there was one dude in particular I remember who, a former employee at Sonic, and then he would come by afterwards, and he was a really big dude. He would wear really tight clothes and really tight, like, jeans, but, like, Stuff that it wasn't supposed to be tight, but he was just so big. But he was trying to. He was fresh. He was looking good, but it was too much. I'm like, dog, you're too big. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
You
Yeah, big people in tight clothes just looks weird. It just looks like they got the wrong size.
Music good with the pants. Sometimes my shirts are a little tight, but I'm usually good with the pants. Oh, and you gotta have good posture. With tight fit clothing, if you don't have good posture, you just look weird.
Anywhere, if you're all hunched over, you're the fucking weird person.
Yeah.
You gotta work on standing up straight. I don't want to be that old person like who can't look up because I've been doing this my whole life.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I saw the lady with the craziest like spine arch. Like her back came up and then it did this. And then her head was right there.
Yeah, fuck that shit, dude.
It came up, down a little bit, and then back up into her head. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that shit'll make you stand up straight real quick. All right, shoulders back and down.
I was like, holy fuck, that's what you can look like? Whoa.
Yeah. I also worry about my fingers, too. I crack them a lot, and I'm like, I don't want these to look like fucking gnarled tree
I heard
roots.
it was false. That didn't really do that.
No, it is an old wives' tale, but like sometimes my shit'll hurt.
Yeah, that's inflammation, though, because that's probably more diet.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me.
days.
I went to a couple of doctors, and they didn't really know what was up. I just hurt more than I should, apparently, and I've been toughing it out a long time. Yeah, I've got inflammation. They put me on some steroids and non-steroids, but
They didn't put you on that turmeric.
nah.
No,
Doctor isn't gonna fucking prescribe fucking spices.
Why not? If that shit'll help. Hey, add some more turmeric to your diet and a little bit less sodium.
I don't have a whole lot of sodium.
That should be a viable prescription. It shouldn't have to be some pill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to go to like a Chinese herbalist for that shit.
But I'm just saying, like, that should be something your doctor. Hey, you don't have any signs of arthritis or anything, so you're probably just a little inflamed, a little swollen. And these are some tips to be a little bit less inflamed, a little less swollen. Why can't that be a thing? Why does it have to be a pill?
Well, yeah, my podiatrist wanted me to go to a rheumatologist.
That's a money scheme, man. They always want you to go somewhere else. Aren't you a doctor, motherfucker?
Well, he's trying to catch it early. Because if I do have like rheumatoid arthritis, which is what it looks like, even though like my general practitioner checked for arthritis, I mean the test they all came back negative. I don't know. I wasn't smoking weed at the time I went to the podiatrist. I was smoking weed at the time I went to the general practitioner. All my shit started hurting.
Swelling you up?
No, I think the weed was combating the inflammation. But I don't know. If I have like lupus or some shit, I want to know about that like pretty early.
Maybe. Oh, I need to do some blood work. I was supposed to do it that day. It's been about a month and a half now. I might have cancer.
You're probably fine.
I'm pretty healthy. I rarely get sick.
Young people don't generally have to worry about this stuff.
Jordan was telling me the chiropractor could fix up your nose.
Man, fuck a chiropractor.
He said he could open up my nostrils. Fuck a chiropractor. Why? Let's expound upon this. Why fuck a chiropractor?
Because they don't have a degree in medicine.
Ooh. Don't you go to school? Yeah, they don't. But don't you go to school for chiropractic? Or?
You do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
I would say it is like the top tier of the
pseudo
non-medicine medicine. I mean, I'm sure it can help with some shit. Sometimes it just feels good to have your back cracked too.
Well, Jordan swears by it, and I'm thinking
a lot of people do. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a fuck ton of them in business.
I'm gonna go check them out.
But there's also like psychic palm readers. Hey, boy.
Does my mic taste good? Yeah, I fuck with a palm reader at least once. Matter of fact, we should make a vlog, whatever, the vlog.
Jesus Christ, Grandpa.
We should make a video log and go to the palm, get a palm reading.
Let's do a vlog. Then we can send some emails.
Ooh, I am the grandpa of the group, so.
Have you checked your AOL account? You know, I do still have an AOL account.
My instant messenger is popping. My AIM.
My AIM. Yeah, I haven't
No,
used
you
that
know,
in a
I can't
minute.
remember
Those
the
AIM
numbers.
chat rooms.
But I remember my name being Blackarican something, some sort of number. It might have been 71.
DevWatkins14 at AOL.com. That is an active account. That's where I send all my junk.
Oh, that's a good idea because I've got everything on one email. I've probably got over 20-some thousand unopened emails right now.
I send all my junk to that one. I send all my non-business stuff to like a personal Gmail account, and then I have a personal business Gmail account, and then I have a Gmail account for my job.
That's too much. Who are you? Are you fucking a Wall Street fucking?
I'm just trying to keep my profile clean, you know. I'm just trying to have one when I'm trying to get a job.
I got 7 emails. I check them all.
Dude, I've been thinking about this
17
stuff
times a
since
day.
like the double digits, you know, since I hit double digits. I've been worried about doing something that might fuck up a future opportunity for me.
Oh, it's already done.
Yeah, I know. This is not helping.
I can't go into government. 1, my jail record, and then 2, I've looked up too many weird pornos. They got a record of all that shit.
Yep.
And so I can't run for politics.
VPNs came around too late.
So it's over. Whenever a celebrity comes out with nudes, I got one. You know, I'm not that guy who's like, no, don't look at them. Just don't look at them. Don't give these hackers a reason.
Hey, don't fucking take
And I
them.
go on the most obvious thing ever that they've definitely tracked. I go on Google.
Don't fucking take them.
Such and such nude. Oh, okay.
You don't want to be seen naked. Don't fucking
I've done
take a
that too many
naked
times
picture.
already. I'd be like, we're gonna take on the deep state. The deep state be like, are you sure? You really want to do that?
This
Because
is
your
my
shit
fourth
this
president.
thick. They're like, your shit is this thick, dog. You can't do that. You're out of the running.
They tried to get MLK to kill himself.
Oof.
You think you're MLK?
I'm not even M. I ain't got 1 letter. I'm not even a third.
Yeah.
I might be Martin from Martin. Martin Lawrence. But I definitely not the M for Martin Luther King. So.
What else
it's
we
over
got?
for our political careers.
What we got coming up? How's the stand-up going?
The stand-up is going slower than it needs to. I am struggling with myself at the moment. Finding motivation to do things. Now today, like I said, I've had a pretty productive day so far.
Yeah, those are good days. I'm slacking a little
I
bit.
need to link those up like back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
I'm trying to get these videos edited and put out.
I have good days, or I have good sessions. Motherfuckers.
There's nobody out there.
But I'll have like good, I'll be good for a couple weeks dieting, eating healthy, working out, fucking going to bed on time, getting rest, recovery. And then for whatever reason, something will happen sooner or later, and then I'll get off the wagon and I'll just be shit. But I will say I've been getting better at getting back on quicker. Like before, it would be a couple months, like 3 months. And then I'll get back on it for a little bit, and then it would be a long time. But now it's getting shorter and shorter, the amount of time before I get back on. I think definitely it's because I'm getting a little older, so I'm starting to feel a little pressure, not from other people, but just from myself to start accomplishing goals. So the time in between off is getting shorter and shorter here. But it's also...
Yeah, you're almost dead, dude.
I wouldn't say almost dead. But I still got probably at least
7 years.
Black Puerto Rican. I've got
10.
10 max. Dude, 10's stretch, and I'm 32, 42. Heart attack, stroke, diabetes. Something's about to catch me soon. So I really should probably get on some shit right now. But I'm almost there. I have been. It's definitely been on my mind a lot, and that's what has to. I'm just lazy as fuck. I feel like I've got a ton of talent, ton of natural gifts. It's just, and that's literally the problem. Things come too easy, so I'm naturally lazy. Because I haven't had to really like. I mean, it sounds like super narcissistic, whatever, but like things come super easily for me. Most sports, most thing, most conversations, most things come pretty easy to me. So I've never had to like really be like. There was nothing I've ever had to like really like sit down and put a lot of effort into to at least be like proficient at. Just like a couple of weeks and I'm good. So maybe that's why like a couple of weeks is usually my max for effort I put into things. But I'm trying. I've definitely been thinking. I think about comedy stuff every day. I definitely need to work on some addictions that I have. I have an addictive personality. That's one thing I figured out. And so I've changed up. I've definitely adjusted my drinking. I don't really drink liquor that often, so I've curbed that issue, and I definitely don't drink and drive anymore. So that issue is pretty much fixed. But I'm addicted to food, so I'm working on that. Then I'm addicted to fucking like my Xbox and video games, so I'm working on breaking that addiction too. I need to just quit for a while. Which is usually how I get over it. I quit for a while, and then once I quit for a while and establish myself without it, like 3 weeks to a month, then I can start introducing it back in a more responsible way. But that's what's holding me back right now. It's all me. So. But I'm definitely pushing. I'm going forward. I'm moving forward. It's just slower than it should be. What about you, man? How's the music coming?
I've been working on this one track for probably a little too long now, but I've stayed working on it. I've stayed making progress. I was a little lazy the last couple days. Kristen's out of the house for the week, and I don't know. I just took that time. There's a new season of Meat Hunter or Meat Eater.
Okay.
On Netflix, so I watched all of that. It's just 8 episodes instead of the regular 16 this time, so I don't really have any more excuses now.
I feel you. Dude, I always find something. That's another thing. I just always find something I gotta stop. But it's definitely, I'm putting it to the putting things, positive things, goals that I want to reach more to the forefront of my mind. Like I said, the times when I'm off on my game are getting shorter and shorter over time. So I'm getting close in the war against myself to becoming the champ, the emperor. Pretty soon I'll be the emperor over myself. And then I'll be unstoppable. And then I'm going to be rich and I'm going to bring all my friends along for the ride. So you better become a stand-up comedian. But no, seriously. The goal is to do something I like. The goal for everyone is to find something that you enjoy doing and figure out a way to monetize it. Even if you enjoy mechanic work, get good enough, learn how to do it, work at a place, but open up your own shit. Take a couple classes in some business and get your own thing, or do something part-time on the side and make money. Like,
take a chance on yourself.
You should be finding out what you like to do. And then with the internet and everything, there's a way to monetize it. There's a way for everyone. Even in a small town, especially in a small town, because you still got a global access to a customer base. You just got to have a product that people want. And usually,
the internet changed the game.
People love like handcrafted shit. Like if you like knitting shit, you could, even if it's just part-time, you might supplement your income another 25%. Doing something you like doing.
Just fucking do something, dude.
Exactly. 40 hours a week isn't enough. Like if you work a 40-hour-a-week job, you should have time to have a little side gig. Or you should have the energy. And you
shouldn't have to work it, in all honesty.
Yeah. If you do it right, you could that could be your job, doing what you like to do, doing what you love to do. So not everything is always as monetizable or like as scalable. Like if you love cutting grass, you can only cut 1 yard at a time. You know what I'm saying? So
unless you hire a team.
Yeah, you hire a team, then you'd have to order, start a business. Or like if you're a child care worker and you do preschool, like there's only so many kids one person can watch at a time.
Right, you can only fuck one
So
kid.
like those
one dick,
jobs,
one kid.
they don't pay as much, but it's a valuable thing. But the only reason they don't get paid because it's not scalable. You know, it's not like tech and stuff.
10 fingers.
You can't really scale those jobs. But those are important jobs. Important jobs too. Yeah. Find something you love, do that shit.
All right, on that note, this has been the Pelican Jack podcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, any ideas for us, any, whatever, shoot them to us at pelicanjackpodcast.gmail.com or at gmail.com.
It also connects to the SoundCloud and the YouTube.
Yeah. Catch us there. Until next week, I'm Devin.
I'm Alex Ortiz. Peace out.
Later.
Easy.
That's the video. Woo! These fucking
Thumbnails are hitting hard.
Gotta get that new table, Blake. Plants ain't working.
Hey, did you guys watch Futurama? Remember that one character that had the clamps, dude? He was like, clamps? You want me to clamp them?
I'll clamp you.
I think he was big on stabbing, too.